here again with another first listen review, and didn't know I was going to start the day this way, but just got done checking out the new song from Judas Priest called Trial by Fire. Caught me off guard. I wasn't paying attention today. I didn't know this was being released today, but just listened to this thing through a few times, and it's still one thing I thought was really cool about it. It's a lyric video, so it starts out like the last one did with showing who's in the band, and it lists Glenn Tipton on guitars again, so I'm hoping he's going to be like really involved in this next album. I know they said they were going to keep him on and the writing and everything like that, but it says if he's going to be involved in the whole recording of the album, that's like super cool, so I'm hoping that's what's happening here. But anyway, the song itself starts out with that it's got a fade in actually, and it's got that very reminiscent sound to me of like back in the Defenders, Screaming for Vengeance days, where they had that little cool like guitar intro thing, but it's actually part of the song in this case. So really cool, but it's more of a mid-tempo type thing, and it's got a little bit different rhythm than most the stuff I'm used to hearing from Judas Priest. So not sure if they're going to be doing a lot more of this stuff on this album or not, but it's a little different as far as the just the rhythm of it goes. But Rob is singing a lot lower in the song. He's sticking to the lower register in this one. He's does a couple screams here and there, but even unfortunately at the very last scream of the song was like, it sounded a little rough, so I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know. That was the only weak point of the song, was the very last thing he did. I was like, oh, didn't sound so good. But anyway, the rest of it was pretty cool. Kind of a vague topic. I didn't really catch on what this is actually alluding to, but I thought it was a pretty heavy song, but definitely not the heaviest thing they've ever done by any means. The solo in it was really short, a lot shorter than the last release they did, where they actually had two solos in it. One thing I do like about the soloing that Richie Faulkner does, and it sounded like him on this one, I could be wrong, but it sounded like him, is he's got the ability to shred, but he doesn't. He actually tries to make things melodic and adds a little cool little flavor of his own in there, and that's why I think it was him, because it sounded like something he would play, but it could have been Glenn for all I know, but it sounded more like a Richie type thing. But anyway, and the production on this is really, along the same line as, Firepower there, the last one. And I think that that actually works very well for them. It's got the very full, rich sounding guitars, the more modern drum production, but it actually works for them really well. Some bands it sounds like more generic, but I think with these guys, they've adapted it really well, and I think it actually makes them sound just more powerful. The one thing I've actually noticed on their last couple releases is a lot more use of background vocals, and it's there, but it's not like overpowering, and it's like throughout the whole song. It's not just like for the chorus. It just builds it up and makes like certain sections of the verse like a little bit more powerful, adds a little bit of flavor to it. But then when like the chorus kicks in, you can hear that big fullness, and I think a lot of bands overlook the need to add a little bit of flavor to their songs. It's just the same patch. Every single part of the song is just cut and paste, where if you don't change things up a little bit, people tend to get bored, not especially nowadays. I mean, back in the earlier days, you could get away with that because their attention spans was a little bit longer, I think. But I think they're adapting well to the new style of production, and I think it's working well for them. And this is my little personal opinion on it, but I think it works well. If the rest of the album is continuing in this vein, really think I'm going to like it. I love their last album. I think it was one of the best things they've done in a long time. Really looking forward to hearing more Glenn on this one, and so just a little quick take on this thing. I'm sure I'm going to be listening to this one throughout the day. Could go back and listen to some more of the older stuff, as I always do. Every time I hear something new, I want to go back and listen to the old, so that's always a good sign. But anyway, as always, I welcome anybody to comment if they've heard it, what they think of it, and like, share, and subscribe. Get this out there. Keep Judas Priest alive. I don't think they need much help from us, but get it out there anyway. Talk to you guys on the next one. See ya.